Going on, everybody? A little bit of a different way to start out a video, but we're actually down in Gulf Shores, Alabama right now. We're going to be filming some saltwater content for you guys this week. Just left Hooked Up Bait and Tackle here in Gulf Shores. They're not a sponsor, but they're just a really cool local little bait shop. I love stopping in there and just, getting stuff, even if it's just a t-shirt, it's just kind of neat going in there and just giving them, my business. But I like going into like local places like that and stuff and just seeing what all they got. But it's gonna be a good week. I didn't film any of the traveling down this year like I have years past, just kind of change it up a little bit. When you come to the same place year after year, it kind of gets hard sometimes to make fresh content that you guys have not seen before. So but definitely got a couple goals this week. I'd like to try to catch a Spanish mackerel. They're a fairly easy and tasty species to catch, but I've never done it, so I think it'd be cool to just try to catch one and kind of go from there. So we're gonna stop at a couple more stores. We actually got in last night, stayed at the beach house last night. Today's Saturday. We'll be leaving next Saturday, so we've got a whole week here to try to get some content out. But so yeah, we got a couple more stores to hit up this morning, and then we're gonna make our way back to the beach house. So stay tuned, guys. It's gonna be a good week. What's going on, everybody? Getting ready to head down and fish for the first time of the trip. Just have a Carolina rig tied on. Got a 3/4 ounce lead egg weight on here. So we can go down and see if we can catch anything. I'm gonna try those fish bites. They're like these strips that you kind of cut up and put on your hook. It's supposed to last longer than just using like frozen headless shrimp or something like that. But we're just gonna go down here and mess around for a few hours and see what we can find out. And then I think we got a little something special we're gonna go do tonight that I think you guys will really enjoy. That won't be fishing, but involves fish. So stay tuned. It's gonna be a good time. Alright, just saved the GoPro. We're mainly just going to stand here at the water's edge and try to catch some. Normally I like wading out about waist deep, but I cut some of the fish bite strips up. They sell it already cut up with strips, but it's a little bit cheaper if you just buy it in the whole strip. I cut in about 1-inch pieces, so get a toss out there and see what happens. Down here, I try not to use really any fancy gear just because the salt's so hard on it. Unless you actually buy like a high-end, saltwater rod or reel combo, it's kind of going to have, you're going to have issues with it after a while no matter what. So I literally just brought a medium action, old loose Saltwater Series spinning rod with just an old Shakespeare Durango spinning reel on it. So it's not going to hurt one bit, if any of this stuff gets ruined. So I don't know if the drag works. Hey, it does. I've been kind of slowly dragging it. Now I'm just kind of dead sticking it and letting the waves current, kind of push my bait and just kind of reel up the slack. Not really been down here long, but don't know how much longer I'm gonna get to fish. There's a storm kind of rolling in here behind us. I don't want to be out here with a lightning rod in my hand. So, but I'm kind of hoping the storm will get them to bite a little bit before it hits. It doesn't seem like there's many bait fish up here shallow as years past. I mean, usually you can catch a lot of the little whiting and stuff, and that's really all I'm trying to do now. Those little whiting are just kind of good little, fish you need at dinner or whatever, but usually they're up here, pretty close in the shallows. You can usually catch them pretty easily, but I've only been seeing really like small ones, and not really been seeing many signs of like active eating fish up close. There was a dolphin up here earlier. He was in about maybe 3 foot of water eating on some, it looked like little like finger mullet, but I mean that's like the only like active feeding that we've really seen since we've been down here today. I mean, it's only day one. We still got a long ways to go, but we're gonna try to catch some fish for you guys on video. Got a little saltwater action going. Moved over here to the other side where we have our stuff set up on the beach. Seems like it's a little bit deeper water. You kind of got like a drop off between here and the sandbar. So I'm thinking maybe might be some fish kind of feeding up in there. There's a fish. Yep, there's a bite. Still biting. Still biting. Yeah, definitely little guys. They were biting, just couldn't. Definitely biting, just couldn't get a hook set in them. All right, so we're now at the wharf in Orange Beach, Alabama. We are actually at the weigh-in for the Blue Marlin Grand Championship. I've actually watched this online the last several years, but this first time I'm actually getting to attend it in person. If you guys watched my ocean videos a couple years ago, I actually mentioned down here at the end where they do the weigh-in. So we're actually gonna go check it out, so stay tuned.
This tournament, they've got this tuna away. It's got to beat 94 pounds to get on the board. Craig Martin, let's see if it reels the yellowfin tuna. 84.6. So it is not. They released 3 blue marlin, 4 white marlin on the weekend, and currently right now, 5th best catch and release out of 75 teams in the entire tournament. So they had a great trip. They got a
for all your family needs. Routine maintenance plan.
Water being your own fighting chair, raising money for St. Jude, right? We'll talk more about that after this break.
43.8, just shy of the minimum here on this one. Got a moment in the. Relentless Pursuit, 24.4, 3rd place in the dolphin category. But
Clarify.
my inflection, I think, was a little more telling the story of what we have going on with the second blue marlin of the night getting ready back down. 16.5-inch blue marlin. But we've got Fat Chick here, and we're going to watch this fish come off the boat. And
Give us the backstory on the name for those who may be late tuning in.
our first look here in the arena at the 110-inch fish.
Look at my man running the car with the double knee.
9, currently your leader.
509 is the leader. Okay,
I can just feel the pressure. I can just feel the pressure. These teams work so hard their entire life to get a moment like this.
The air got tight, right? You know, as they were wheeling in the water, people said,
sometimes when you've been doing it as long as we have, playing the wind is also something in order to you learn to do. So here we go, 447.6, 509 on the nose are our two fish that have been weighed. Worst case scenario, this fish is going to be in third place. Best case, better than that. Spanking will get it stabilized as we look on. Putting pins and needles here. I know y'all are ready. Y'all are so ready. So ready. Ben ready. Y'all ready?
Turn the
Y'all
scale
ready?
on.
Y'all ready? Ready? Ready, Craig Martin, are you ready? Fat chick into the arena. Craig Martin, what's it weigh? In third place, only 3 dolphin waiting here so far at the tournament. We're ready. So we are ready to see a work of art here. This is what we've been waiting for all night, been waiting for since yesterday. Can we all really do this? Like, we all really got everything left? We said the greatest fans in sport fishing are what make this the greatest show in sport fishing. Oh yeah. You're getting your first look as we get it hoisted up. There's the there you go. We've been waiting for this moment. Craig Martin, show me a work of art for.
So the weigh-in just concluded here. The boat, a work of art, brought in a 641.2 Blue Marlin to take the championship here of the Blue Marlin Grand Championship in Orange Beach, Alabama. Super cool event. First time I've ever attended this in person. I've watched it online several times, but it was a really cool opportunity. I'm not sure where these videos are going to go, if it's going to be the end or whatever, so I guess we'll just have to kind of figure it out together and see where it goes. But thank you all for watching up to this point. Definitely something different that I've not ever been to. So you guys, if you've never seen it on the channel, but pretty cool opportunity. So so thank you for watching. If this is the end of the video, but if not, I will see you guys in a little bit.